Hi, I'm Daniel Lucas.
Hello, Alessandro Panattoni, and welcome to Food 101.
Food, people. Let's talk about food. Oh, Chefy.
Hello, Daniel.
Another week. Yes, fabulous Chefy. How's life in Toronto?
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful. Here, beautiful British Columbia. What is that in Toronto?
Now,
Is it
Toronto, it's not bad. The weather is getting better. Can't complain.
Torontonians?
Ah,
Torontonians and Vancouverites. So, Chevy, another week, another episode on Food 101, and we are gonna read our letter sender from where, Chevy? Our letter sender. I think from Miss Angela Merkel from Germany, Chevy, Germany. Wow, amazing. So, people, this episode is another letter sender that
no, you
we
got
gonna
the.
read
It's from Dubai. The letter
from
is
Dubai.
not
Oh,
from Germany.
not from Germany. I think we did from Germany. Oh my goodness.
We did
I
it from
think.
Germany last week.
Oh my goodness. That's the wrong one. Oh. So before we continue with Chefy, I'm inviting you to please do listen to my other podcast, Book 101 Review, in its fifth season, people. Fifth season with my feature author of the month of March, Miss Angela Henry, award winning and best selling author. So please do listen. Book 101 review. And right now I'm number one podcast on Padmatch. So please do listen. Book 101 review. So, Shafi, let's talk about Mr. Muhammad from Dubai. I'm sorry for Miss Angela. I think that's last week. So, the letter goes like this. Dear Chef Alessandro Panattoni and Daniel Lucas, I hope you are both doing well. Yes, thank you. We are both doing well. Busy always. Yeah, a lot of work. As a part of ongoing culinary discussions on Food 101, I love to explore the art of cooking perfect rice. Ah, Chef Alessandro is certified. Certified. Good for rice. Arancini. And of course, pasta, and eggs. Three fundamental yet often challenging kitchen staples. Given your expertise, I'd love to hear your insight on the best techniques, tips, and common mistakes to avoid when preparing them. Could you share your thoughts on achieving the ideal textures and consistency of rice? For sure. Fluffy, not sticky. Perfect. Chef Alessandro also worked in Japan, so for sure good in rice. Totally good for Japanese rice. Perfectly cooking pasta to al dente. Oh, Chef Alessandro, Italiano vero. Avoiding overcooking or undercooking. The best method for boiling, scrambling, and poaching eggs for optimal taste and texture. Your expertise will be invaluable for helping home cooks refine these essentials. I'll be delighted to feature your insight on feature your insights on Food 101 and share them with our audience. Looking forward to your thoughts. Best regards, Muhammad from Dubai. Abala salam alaikum from Dubai. What do you think, Shafi, to our letter senders from
Mohammed
Dubai?
give us lots of work here because there is three big topics here to talk about. So I don't think we can finish all three together today.
Sure.
Well, we can start maybe with the eggs because it's. I like my eggs. I love always love to work. And when I was in the hotels, to make eggs. I'm still in the hotel anyway, but you
Yes.
know, getting back over there, I start to make omelets. It's fun. So I give it to Lucas something to put on the website later on. So
Yes.
about all eggs and some some what you need for ingredient, basic ingredient, cooking steps, and some tips too how to do it. So what
Mm.
we can talk about it, like especially we talk about eggs, scrambled eggs, for example, scrambled eggs, to make it nice and soft and creamy and rich, you just need the basic ingredient like fresh eggs, butter or olive oil. It's up to you. Salt and pepper, of course, and then you can choose from between milk and cream. I prefer cream if you want nice and and tasty anyway at the end. The cooking step for a nice, good scrambled eggs. Of course,
Yes.
you crack your eggs in a bowl. You whisk into the nice and well blended. And then you heat the butter, olive oil on a sticky, non-stick pan over a low flame. You put the eggs gently in and to start to cook. Then you put gently. You put a little bit some cream, and that's it. That's all about. Just don't overcook because otherwise we're gonna make a very broken frittata.
For
But
sure.
make a very good tasty, scrambled eggs. You can add some cheese, you can add some herbs inside, just for change. Uh, yes, the thing is, if you want to do a French style scrambled eggs, you have to cook bain marie, but it's going to take forever. Uh, because
Steam.
they're amazing because it's there is more control on the cooking in a temperature, so you can see it's going to take a time, but it's going to see when slowly when the eggs start to cook, and start to getting hard. Fast way where we do work, of course, we don't cook in a bain marie, so we just fast when it's almost you can start to see start to get cook the eggs. You can just stop it because you keep cooking at the anyway. So and that's all for a scramble, and then if you're gonna move on the poached eggs, one of my favorite, making
Yes.
nice poached eggs. Then we're gonna talk about Benedict too, anyway. Nice poached eggs, the simple. You bring a boil the water in a pot, a splash of vinegar inside to help the egg white to set very fast. You crack the egg in a small bowl and stir the water to create a nice vortex, you know. And
Yes.
then you can drop in the middle just your eggs, cook between 3 to 5 minutes, depend how runny you like the yolk. And that's it. You just remove it when and just put on a nice paper towel just to absorb all the water. And now to for the poached eggs can be served with, of course, so the spinach, mushroom, avocado, peanut bacon, smoked salmon. And of course, when you move in on the poached eggs, you have to talk about the Benedict, of course.
Oh, yes.
You know,
Hollandaise sauce.
Hollandaise sauce. Hollandaise sauce, simple. What you need, eggs, your butter, your clarified butter, your salt, pepper, lemon juice, and that's it. Uh, Simple, like now. This time you're gonna need a double boiler. Of course, you have to do a bain marie. It takes
Yes.
a little bit of time to get the hands on it and to learn how to do it, but just don't add butter altogether because it's gonna broken. That I'll tell you.
Hmm. It
So
curdle.
the best way is you just start to you cook your eggs with your lemon juice and your salt. You just whip it and you cook a little bit of time on bain marie. After that, you add a little bit butter. Then after, keep mixing and you take out from the bain marie and you start to add your butter. Your clarified butter. It's very simple recipe, but it needs time to get the perfection at home, especially if you want to do all on this.
Mm-hmm. Perfection. It
Oh
makes sure
yes,
that it will not curdle, people.
fry
Not
eggs, of
scramble.
course. Fry eggs, classic. You know, I think it's the easy dinner for the men, home.
Oh, yes.
so, so
Very
simple,
fast.
very fast. You can call how you want it, sunny side up, over
Mm,
easy, over hard, whatever you like, that's the easy way how to make it anyway. Simple, you need a nice frying pan, and a non-stick frying pan, a little bit oil or butter, it's up to you. Just crack the eggs on it, and it's up to you how you want to cook. If you want it over easy, sunny side up, or uh, over hard, it's up to you. I would suggest for seasoning some nice smoked paprika, chili flakes, are always good. Truffle salt, I love it. And if you got fresh truffle, would be amazing.
oh, nice. Yes.
and fresh herbs, of course, they give a little bit more flavor on it. Then we go with something a little bit uh, classic, a little bit Indian style. We go to the shashuka,
Yes.
But there is so many different ways to make eggs. So you're looking at frittata, like see now. Lucas is going on our website. Yes, we got classic frittata, vegetariana, vegetable frittata, but you can make cheese frittata, uh, salami frittata, any kind of frittata.
Yes. Any kind.
It's very simple. You just need eggs. You put if you want cheese on it, but a simple frittata, you just make eggs and salt and pepper, and that's it. You just need a non-stick frying pan. You just put warm up with some olive oil. You drop the eggs. You cook a little bit of time to start to cool, and then slowly you cover with a
Hello,
lid,
test mic.
and
I
you make it
think
cook
Chef
slowly
Alessandro
until you
is
give it a chance to actually
disconnected.
flip it over and cook it both
And
sides.
people, while we're waiting for Chef Alessandro. Yes, go ahead, Chef. I think you disconnected
Oh,
for one
sorry,
minute.
sorry, sorry. I think it's the weather. No,
Yeah.
that's it. You cook, try to cook both sides. You flip over the frittata, and that's it. It's over like that. You just cut it and you serve a classic frittata. A nice tomato sauce beside if you want it. But as an Italian, we just eat frittata like this. We don't add nothing on it. So
Yes. Simple but delicious.
absolutely, absolutely. And on the list, I give it to Lucas, and then later on, he's going to put on the website. There is a choose how to your right pan. What kind of frying pan you need. You know, um, my favorite is, of course, a non-stick pan is the most popular. You just make sure to choose a good one. Don't look
Yes.
for the price because yeah, the cheap, they're not stick. But then after how long are they going to last you? 3 times, 4 times. After that, you can use to throw against the wall or whatever. Play tennis. But you know, if we want to invest in a good frying pan. They're always good and don't for us when we make omelets, we make eggs, we don't use metal against the no stick because we don't want to scratch it. Once it's scratched, it's gonna touch it. So what you need is just a nice spatula, and you just use that one instead of a stainless steel or any kind of fork or knife or spoon or whatever. Making sure you don't scratch it. Classic size, the best size, 6 inch, 8 inch, no stick skills is the best one for breakfast, for omelets and fry eggs. Then, of course, you have to learn how to understand the temperature, for the to cook in the eggs, especially when you're making a poaching eggs. For poached eggs, it's always very important. The water is around 180 to 190 Fahrenheit. And you have to make sure that doesn't go up and down. Otherwise, you're gonna the eggs also gonna be overcooked. Or is gonna be not cooked enough. Seasoning for the eggs, there is so many different kind of seasoning for eggs. You can start with fresh herbs. You can add your parsley, cilantro, chives, and give it some fresh flavor on it. some spice. You're looking at paprika, cumin, chili powder, and give a little bit of heat and dip of flavor. For cheese, I love cheese, so any kind of cheese is good for me with eggs, especially if it's an omelette. You can go with a shredded cheese, or you can go with a nice dice cut in. It's no problem. Mozzarella, cheddar, any kind of cheese, I love it in a nice omelette. Alternative for salt, table salt, the gas, flake salt, you got kosher salt. It's up to you. Whatever you have at home, it's always working for.
Yes. Definitely. Chefy, before you continue our discussion,
Yes.
let's shout out to the people listening in, of course, Abu Dhabi, or what do you call this? United Arab Emirates. So, people listening in United Arab Emirates, Shukran Jazilan, Salam Alaikum. I think they're having a Ramadan right now.
Yes, they
In
do. Yes, up
yes.
to the end of the month. Yes.
Yes, Ramadan Kareem. So, Shafi, United Arab Emirates.
So we got Dubai at 71.4, Abu Dhabi at 17.9, Sharaka 7.1, and Ras Al Cayman 3.6.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank
Shukran
you very much. Thank you.
Jazilan. Thank you, Jazilan, United Arab Emirates. Shukran Jazilan and Ramadan Kareem. So, Shafi, let's shout out to the people listening in Nigeria.
Okay, Lagos 81.8, Oyo State 9.1, Ogun State 9.1.
Yes, Nigeria. Thank you so much for supporting this podcast. Of course, in Bahrain. That's listening in Bahrain.
Manama 100%. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I think Bahrain also is a Muslim country, right, Shafi? If I'm not
Yes.
mistaken.
I think
Assalamu alaikum, Bahrain.
yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting this podcast, and we hope that you continued following us, support us, so that we aim our 2 million downloads. 2 million dollars because we make our podcast bigger.
Better and bolder, of course.
Yes, bigger, better, and bolder every episode. So, Shafi, let's continue what we are talking about.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Eggs. Talking about milk and cream now for the any kind of eggs. Okay, so
Any kind of egg.
um, excuse me.
Any
No.
kind of eggs, right,
Oh
Shafi?
yes, yes. So if you want to add the milk, the cream, it's all good. If you want, if you have some kind of, if you have allergy, the dairy allergy, you can substitute with your almond or soy milk. That's all fine. That's no problem.
Yes.
And using butter or oil, that depends what you like for better. Of course, the butter is a little bit more fatty than olive oil, of course, but the butter give you the crunchy, and fry outside the eggs when you cook it, because of course it's gonna get uh, faster, change the color too, and it's arrive on the smoking. It's a low smoking point anyway. So if you're looking on the olive oil, it's almost it's let's say the part of a little bit more healthy than the butter, but that's depend of the taste, wherever you like.
Yes. So, from Dubai, what's the name of Muhammad? We will not give all the things that you want to know today. We want make it one by one. Today we're gonna talk about the eggs, and next time, Shafi, what we're gonna talk about?
Oh, we can talk about pasta or rice. Let's
Yes,
see. Let's see.
let's see. Yes.
We're gonna surprise. Come on.
We're gonna surprise you, Muhammad. But thank you so much for sending your email to us. And people, if you have anything to share to us on Food 101, please do email us dslsti7 at icloud.com. Please write anything, your suggestion, your comments. What else, Safi, they gonna write? their problems about food only, people. Yeah. Chef Alessandro will give you the solutions for sure. And please do visit our official website, www.food101.ca. We are putting every week any kind of recipe or suggestion or tips to create a delicious food. And of course, our books, people. We have a lot of books. Food 101, Volume 12, Italian Cuisine, available where books are sold. And of course, our volume. What are the volumes that we have? I think we have volume 4, Greek cuisine. I have a lot of comments on LinkedIn about this episode of my volume 4 Greek cuisine, Jeffy.
Oh wow.
And yes, volume 9, Moroccan cuisine, volume 8, Chinese cuisine, volume 7, Indian cuisine, volume 6, Spanish cuisine. This is our first season of
Mhm.
Food 101. And Chef Alessandro is on volume 12, Italian cuisine. So please do grab a copy, people, available where books are sold. So, Chevy, to wrap up our discussion about Muhammad, about eggs, what is your tips or what are your tips for cooking
Well, it
eggs?
depends what kind of eggs you want to do it. That's there's different tips. Like I explained about the water for the poached eggs. The frying pan that you need. That's the most important tips on eggs. The equipment that you're gonna use, making sure that you got the right equipment and the right product. Fresh is better is, of course. And probably that's it. It's follow the step by step that we suggest on the website, and see you next week.
Yes, I'm gonna publish it today, people. Or Muhammad. Again, thank you so much for your letter or your email. We have a part one and part two and part three for your email. Thank you so much. So, Shafi,
American people,
see you soon.
bye.